What's up everybody, my name's Chance and today we're going to be playing a Proliferated Elementals deck. So we're taking my favorite mechanic from the last set, Proliferation, and my favorite, I guess, tribal to come out of M20. So yeah, pretty much as the name implies, we're going to be playing some elementals and proliferating them up. Now before we go and hop into the deck tech or deck breakdown, I would like to remind everybody, if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below in the comment section. Furthermore, if you're new here, consider subscribing. It is free and it's a great way to support the channel, and it gives you an update every time I send out a video such as this one. Now, if you're looking to support the channel through a monetary means, you can click the join button down below the video and it'll give you a list of all the perks you get upon joining. And if you're looking to pick up some magic cards while supporting the channel, you can head over to tcgplayer.com and use the promo code the new Dr. Spillikin. Now, into our deck tech. So we have 4 copies of Healer of the Glade, as this is an elemental. It's going to gain new life, which is going to be fantastic up against those aggro decks. I'm sorry, I can't talk this morning. Anyways, we have 2 copies of Merfolk Branchwalker and 2 copies of Jadelight Ranger because we are playing the Wildgrowth Walker Explorer package alongside Path of Discovery down there. We have 2 copies of Song of Freyalise. This helps in 1, ramping you up to play a lot of these higher cost cards. 2, it helps you to put a counter on all of your creatures that are on the battlefield currently, or rather, the ones that don't have it yet. Wildgrowth Walker I just mentioned. Evolution Sage, hey, we're trying to proliferate. Works wonders with Risen Reef, right? So the idea is you have your Risen Reef down, you have your Evolution Sage, and then something has a counter on it, or you have a Planeswalker down, right? So then every time you play an elemental, and then you draw out those lands, instead of them just entering tap and having no effect, they'll enter tap, but then Evolution Sage is also going to proliferate, so you're ramping, and you're proliferating, and you're getting more creatures down, so it's like a huge wombo. Jadelight we already mentioned. Overgrowth Elemental kind of works like Healer of the Glade in a pinch situation. This card can help keep you alive. You only gain 1 life whenever another creature dies, but it does have a way of putting a counter on a creature and starting the proliferation, as well as getting a counter on itself to start proliferation, so that is fantastic. 4 copies of Risen Reef because, well, 2 copies of Jace, Wielder of Mysteries because well, here's the thing. You will deck yourself normally in an Elementals deck. In this deck, where we're also trying to explore, 100% you're gonna deck yourself sometimes. So, 2 copies of Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. 2 copies of Yarok's Wavecrasher. Now, this card I've actually been on the fence about so much, and here's why. It seems really good, right? Whenever it enters the battlefield, turn another creature you control to its owner's hand. So, you have down a Risen Reef and a Wildgrowth, whatever it may be. You can play Yarok's Wavecrasher and then get back either one of them, and then play it back down to have the effect of the Risen Reef again. Or same thing for a Merfolk Branchwalker or Jadelight Ranger if you want to explore again. And it's also an elemental, so it's going to proc, whenever it lands itself, and then proc whatever else you're replaying that turn, right? The reason I say I'm on the fence about it is because it's 4 mana, so realistically to play this and then play something else, you need, what, 5, 6, 7, you need a lot of mana, so that's why I say, I'm on the fence about it. Bloom Hulk, whenever it enters the battlefield, proliferate, and it is an elemental, came out of War of the Spark, so I don't know if this was them setting up for elementals or, what, but it actually works pretty well, because most of the time, by the time you get to playing this card, right, you're already going to have some counters on your creatures, and it's going to enter and, again, either proc Risen Reef or proliferate whatever you already have counters on. It's just a really good card, and honestly, for common, like, it fits in this deck so well, so cheap. We do have 3 copies of Path of Discovery, so whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it's going to explore. 2 copies of Thicket Crasher, because we don't want to get in one of those awkward games where you have these really huge creatures, and our opponent's like, well, we're just going to chum block forever, right? So Thicket Crasher helps get rid of that that inability to do damage, right? Just because your opponent wants to chum block. 2 copies of Nissa, who shakes the world because obvious reasons, right? All of the lands that she turns into creatures are elementals. She helps ramp super huge amounts, can make all of her lands indestructible. She's just a solid card. And then we have 2 copies of Planewide Celebration, which can gain you life in a pinch. Proliferate if you just need to hit your Nissa to that ultimate, or you're trying to make your creatures bigger. It can get back things from your graveyard, or it can put tokens onto your battlefield. You probably won't be using that one pretty much ever, though, so yeah, that's going to do it for the deck tech or deck breakdown. Now, I hope you all enjoyed, and we're going to go and hop into some matches. Ryko, going to be our first foe for the day. Ryko, foe, get it? Get it? Any hoosers. I'm going to keep this. It's a little bit greedy, but that's okay. I'm feeling a little greedy today. This whole deck is a little bit greedy. Now, I am going to go ahead and say something. I was going to lower the curve of this deck, right? Because if you saw the curve, it was scary. Very, very scary. So I was going to lower it. However, Eva, my girlfriend, was like, no, 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 I like it the way it is. Don't change a single thing. So, playing it just how it is. Which, you know, it's fun. Definitely harder to hit. But still fun. And that's all that really matters. So we'll swing in with the Merfolk Branchwalker. If they trade, fine by me. They choose not to. Next turn we're going to get down the Path of Discovery. Turn after that, probably go into 2 Healer of the Glades. We'll have to see what we draw though. Obviously your draw steps determine a whole lot. We'll take the 2. Another Path of Discovery. You don't say. You don't say. I feel like I need to take out Path of Discoveries just because they're always such a temptation, right? If I draw into a Path of Discovery, I'm like, well, I gotta play it, guys. I'm sorry. But, you know, Path of Discovery. Oh, well. 3 healers, you don't say. Alrighty, well, there's another path. I guess we'll just keep on doing what we've been doing. If I can get a Wildgrowth Walker, boom, the health, right? Because we're going to gain 3 off each of the healer of the Glades, plus 3 more for each Path of Discovery. Yeah, if we draw into a Wildgrowth, we're actually going to gain, what, 6 there, and then 9 more from one of these. And then 9 more, so 18. 18. Like 24 health? That's crazy. Okay, sure. But you... I don't know if they did that right? I don't know if they were discarding the shock or if they tried to use the shock and then use the hypothizzle. I'm not sure. Not sure. Hey, Overgrowth Elemental, you're not actually what I was looking for, buddy, pal. You are a green elemental though, so I guess I can get where the game got confused. We are going to graveyard that because the only thing I care about seeing right now is, well, not that. I was going to say a Wildgrowth Walker. That's the only thing I'm interested in seeing right now. Alright. Healer of the Glade. Don't want it. If it ain't a Wildgrowth Walker, I do not want it. And I don't know how else to express that than, you know, in that little song I just had. Demanding Dragon. Sure. Get rid of my Branchwalker. Gain me a life. Another Branchwalker. Okay, look here, game. Game, okay? I need a Wildgrowth Walker or Risen Reef. Either is acceptable. Bloomhulk will not do. Land will not do. Although that is what, 4, 5, 6? Almost a Planewide Celebration. Almost. Alright, what can I hit here? That's a land. Don't want. That's a land. Don't worry. I'm not worried about our health. We will get to this Wildgrowth Walker if it's the last thing I do, damn it. Yarok's Wavecrasher. That's such a tempting keep. But I'm not gonna. Not gonna do it. Alright, no tax. We have a board full of semi-big creatures and they all only cost 1 mana. It's kinda nifty. Kinda nice. Chandra's Outrage. Okay. Love it when you use that instant spell at sorcery speed. That's what really gets me going. Alrighty, Song of Freyalise. And yes, I know it's not Freyalise. Just so we're all clear. But every once in a while I have new people come into the YouTube channel and they don't understand that sometimes I just tell jokes very, very nonchalantly. Excuse me. So I could proliferate 4 times. That makes our smallest creature go up to 7/6? That's not bad. Y'all want to just proliferate a whole bunch, or do you want to? What was over here that I was thinking about getting that? The evolution sage. Okay. 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 Evolution sage just isn't spicy enough. Smash face. Right? That's lethal. I mean, obviously they're gonna want to block, but still taking them down to 5. Yeah. So that was fun. Planewide Celebration, a card I always enjoy getting off, right? Crackling Drake. They're still dead just to what's on board actually right now, so let's see. They have an answer. Ooh. Can you... They... Time out. Did I miss something? Right, they're dead here, correct? Correctamundo? Correct. I think they're dead. Could be wrong. Who knows? Alright, let's throw down that land, proliferate, make all of our creatures a little bit bigger, because in case they weren't dead enough, you know. What's a little bit more dead? Go and get down the Song. And, yeah, do as they say, smash in the face. Sonic Assault. Taps 1. Yeah, but they still lose, right? So that's the GG there. Raikou, I don't think they should have swung in with the Demanding Dragon, but even if they hadn't, they would have lost all the creatures here defending, and then, like, what, the card they draw next turn has to solve the game for them, right? So yeah, Raikou getting taken down as our first foe for the day. Alrighty, awesome. We're gonna move on to a game 2. Benny the Doctor, gonna be our next foe for the day. This is greedy. This is so greedy. That's okay. Oh, should have went Thornwood first. I didn't even see it, or like recognize it. You know, real recognize real and that kind of stuff. I don't think Thornwood Falls is real enough to be recognized. No, I think I just saw it and I was like, oh cool, I have 2 Hinterland Harbors. Path of Discovery. You know what, game? I feel like you're doing this on purpose. Because it knows it gives me Path of Discovery. I'm gonna play it. I would be crazy not to. Healer of the Glade. Looks like we're going up against an elemental foe, which is always fun, right? I kind of enjoy mirror matches. So no attacks here. We do have the Bloom Hulk. Now, problem with the Bloom Hulk, I believe the effect takes place before the Wildgrowth Walker gets... Well, wait, we can reorder that, right? We can reorder the trigger on those? I guess we'll see. Overgrowth Elemental. Okay. Spicy. I was about to say, I don't see why they would swing in there, but sure. Alright, Bloom Hulk. We do want Path of Discovery before the Bloom Hulk. Oh, we really wanted the Bloom Hulk to hit a non-land, actually, is what we were looking for there. That's okay. 3/5. Do we swing in? No, because they can double block it and kill it, and they will. Lavakin Brawler. That's a card you never really see. Granted, it's a common, and it's not exactly the best elemental there is. It's such a fun card, right? If we play this, we can not play... What's it called, right? Well, tap Breeding Pool for 2. Untap it. Tap it for 2 more. Yeah, actually, no. That's good. That's really good. Okay, so... Boom. Boom. Right? And then here. Right here. We do this thingy. Alright, Path of Discovery. Hit me something good. Thicket Crasher. That's actually fine. That's fine. Because again, I don't want this to be one of those games where we can't smash in. We already have the elementals that are big, right? They're only getting bigger. Let's do this. Benny Doc! No, 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 no! The plan. It was just now starting to come underway. But yeah. Alrighty. Well, game 2. Going rather quickly. Obviously, if this deck gets out of hand, like if they don't stop your turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 play, then it's really gonna be kind of rough for him. So, anywhoosers, on into a game 3. Shoko Loco, gonna be our next foe. No, game. That was not a good hand. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're binning the Overgrowth Elemental, I think. Or we just bin the Jadelight. Yeah, you know what? Let's bin the Jadelight. Let's toss her to the bottom. Because we have Path of Discovery, right? So if we do draw into the Wildgrowth Walker, we're gonna have a means of exploring. So, excuse me. A Boreal Grazehair. Now, one thing I would like to say about this deck, if you want to add in the 2 mana Leafkin Druid, I believe it is. It's Leafkin something. It too is an elemental, and it will help you ramp. So, definitely something to think about there. Oh, there it is. I don't even have to continue explaining it. Yeah, so it's common as well. So that's fantastic. I don't know what our opponent is playing here. Could be something spicy. Risen Reef. Ooh, into the Wildgrowth Walker. Man, oh man. This game is just giving me the draws today. It's like, hey Chance, what do you need? And I'm like, Wildgrowth Walker would be kind of dope. I got a Path of Discovery already lined up. Risen Reef, you know. And the game's like, yeah, cool bro, we got you, no problem. Here you go. Thank you, Magic. You know, I complain a lot about Magic, but then there's days where it's like, hey Chance, if you want to play the world's worst deck, I got you, bro. I'll give you the best draws to make it to where you can still play that deck. I'm not saying this is the world's worst deck, but you know, this deck is definitely it's a fun one. You know, it's a jank one. It's not one that you go play ranked with. No, most of my decks are not decks that you go play ranked with. Speaking of which, I've been considering doing or starting up a series that's a best of 3, like serious series, you know. And that's what we'll call it. We'll call it the serious series. No, actually, maybe it's not a bad name for it. And I do love me some alliteration. Actually, I like most literary devices, so like puns and all that good stuff. Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. I'm gonna keep that actually. I want that. I want that in my hand, just in case, right? Just in case. Yarok's Wavecrasher. Sure. I mean, we can replay the Overgrowth Elemental, I suppose. Maybe we shouldn't have kept it, but it is another elemental. We're gonna go up to 6 land next turn. We're up to 26 health. That's good. Chandra. Ooh. Ooh.
Hey, don't start any fires without me. Hey, these little guys are great.
She doesn't even sound convinced of that herself. She's like, these little guys are great. Like cringing as she says it, right? Yeah, no, they're so fantastic. They do so much damage. She was like trying to sell off these little elemental children of hers. So yeah, our opponent's playing Teamer Elementals. It's a thing. It happens. I'm gonna block some of this. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that unit for sure, right? Because that one's gonna disappear. So. Boop. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we definitely got Nissa here. We got Nissa. +1. Forest. Risen Reef. Right? That's the wombos of the combos. And again, this is why we play Jace. Take action. Okay, okay. Can they even kill my Wildgrowth Walker? I don't think so. It's 4, 5. Yeah, they only have 5 damage. It has 7 health. You're not getting through it. Let's start taking out some of their creatures slowly but surely. They do have 4 they can swing in with, but I don't think they swing in with all 4, right? Because if they swing in with a Risen Reef, I will kill it. I'll let my Nissa die to kill the Risen Reef. They can't even... The only way they could kill my Nissa is if they attack them with everything, right? Oh, no, no, no. I forgot all about the Chandra. Okay. They got this. So do they throw everything at my Nissa, though? That's the question. Because that's 6 damage there. Ooh, Yarok. Yarok, my world, baby. How many cards do we have left? 44. Jace, it's gonna be a while before your effectiveness actually comes into play. Maybe we should have just been this Jace, right? Maybe we'll find the other one. Six? You about to... Oh, Hydrate Traces. I was about to say, are you about to Banefire my Nissa? I'd be a little bit salty, not even gonna lie, but no Hydrate Traces. Also equally annoying though, right? You know what we need in our deck, actually, is some flyers. Or Yanling. Yanling, you know? Alright, so we play this, and we can play whatever we pick back up. Which I think just might be the Risen Reef, honestly. Right, because it doesn't have any counters on it, so it's like... kind of makes sense. Healer of the Glade. Sure. It's cheap, draws us more cards. Turn another, this. And then this. See if we can't get a counter on that other Risen Reef this time. Nope, you hit a land. Why do I even pay you? You know? What am I paying you for? So I can shock in the breeding pool and get down another Path of Discovery. That seems kind of fun. And then we play both these. Right? Because then we'll have the... Oh, no! Breeding pool! Why would you tap for blue mana? That makes no sense! The game's like, oh, I don't see anything in this inventory for blue mana. Sure, we'll tap it for blue. You asshole game. Now I must tap my land as well. I don't even know how many triggers that is, but you know, let's do it. Thicket Crasher is good. Oh hey, we can also play this Branchwalker because we just have this much like leftover mana, right? Or we could have played a Thicket Crasher there if we would have used Nissa. Okay, now that's it, right? So, Wildgrowth Walker, 14-16. They do have the Death Touch Yarok. Yarok. I think we still go for it though, right? We say let them have the Wildgrowth Walker. If they want to make that trade, I'm fine with that, yeah. I don't know if they understand the effectiveness of Yarok. And we're at 59 health, so like they're not killing us anytime soon. We're fine to lose that Wildgrowth Walker. We have 33 cards left in hand. We can't play Jace until we know we're about to win, otherwise that Krasis will just take him out, right? So you can only stay on the field for 2 turns with that Krasis down.
Don't worry, I brought company.
Don't worry, I brought company. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying this third game, actually. Like I said, I enjoy mirror matches, even though elementals are a bit like, because, you know, they keep getting elementals and then having a long turn, and I keep getting elementals and then having a long turn, so it's like back and forth and back and forth. Cavalier of Night, really now. You should kill a Risen Reef, honestly. I don't know. You know, who knows? This person's playing something. Why would you kill my Overgrowth Elemental over a Risen Reef there? I don't understand. Like, they're playing this card, right? They understand its effectiveness. It's what's allowing you to continue drawing so many cards. I just don't understand people, you know? Any hoosers. Yep, come on. Come at me, broski. I'll take the 4 damage. No problemo. I actually got another Nissa in hand, just in case you thought you were doing something nice. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to go ahead and get down the Thicket Crasher. Give all of our elementals trample. Hey, looky there, another Overgrowth Elemental. Probably should have just went and discarded that, honestly. Whoops. Yes, I know. I need to play cards. Thank you, game. Alright. Another healer. Let's graveyard. Let's start graveyarding some of these. Yarok's Wavecrasher. What is it? Well, time out, Shoko! Damn it! I was not done. A lot of the times that'll happen though in playing that deck. You'll find you're up there, you're building your board, you're having a whole lot of fun, and your opponent's like, you know what, your turns are taking like 5 fucking minutes, bro, and they just dip. So, hope you all enjoyed. This was obviously a jank, but fun deck today, so be sure you take it with a grain of salt. Don't go taking it into ranked and then come back and complain at me when you get your ass kicked, because, well, it's your fault. Anyways, any hoosers, any losers? No. That's going to do it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below, and as always, I'll see y'all either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.